Greetings, HeartGamer26 here, and I am back with a brand new episode of AutoCraft! Yes, we are back. Sorry that I didn't have an episode last week. I just didn't have enough time, and then the whole Minecraft, Microsoft stuff that went down, it didn't help. But today we are back, and I'm gonna get you guys all caught up on some stuff that I've been doing. It's not been much, but some stuff that I've been doing. And we're gonna be, hopefully, start building up the next section. We're not going to get into the building, but we're going to kind of get to the platforms. So, I pretty much just put a bed here. That's not really, nothing new. As you guys remembered, we built up our portal, and now we have a way to get back better, so we're not using up all our rockets. I haven't done much on that side, just maybe made it a little bit wider. But if we come out here, I have started growing some trees because we're going to need certain types of wood. I've also done a path, as you can see right here, so kind of set up a nice path, kind of getting stuff outlined. So this is the central path. I think in is it either a stream or a previous episode? I think it was a previous episode. We got the pillars all the way down, which is nice. I still haven't leveled that, but that's okay. As you can see, we now have 2 custom trees. Actually, I could do this. We have 2 custom trees right here. These are going to be the fruit trees. My plan is I would like to use maybe some armor stands to make it look like we have some oranges. I just haven't figured out the right block that would work for that. But once I do, then we can start planting or put oranges on to make it look like, or fruit trees, because Heartopia's fruit was oranges, so that's kind of fun. But if we come over here, I did move all my stuff that I had over here. I think that was shown in the previous episode, or at least streams, from there over here, because if we can get to it today, I might build up a couple rocks, because there's rocks near the airport. If not, that will be definitely either a stream or in between episodes. But if we come over here, I was smelting some stuff. I don't have regular deep slate, surprisingly. Or if I did, I didn't grab it. And so I was just smelting deep slate to get the regular stuff. And I have a whole shulker of the cobble, because that's what I'm planning to make the rocks out of. But that's beside the point. But yeah, I've been growing some trees. So for future, like the custom trees, I have different designs for them and all that. But I also been like kind of not organizing, but gathering more resources, as you can tell. Okay, not there. Gathering a bunch of resources that I will need in the future, and kind of went exploring, which was fun on stream on Wednesday, to find a dark oak forest for the mushrooms that I will need for today's project, and the mud, or at least a place to dig. And I originally was gonna just dig up stuff, but then found a section and realized how long it was taking, and I needed to just deal with some mud. So I found a mangrove swamp that's actually over there, and dug up a bunch of mud to get this. And then we have the brown mushrooms, which I want to show you guys what I found. It was so cool when I found it. But there's while I was out on stream, while I was streaming and out exploring, I found this really cool biome that I got my mushrooms from, and I want to show you it. So we're going to jump into that clip, and then when we come back, I'm going to start working on building up the platforms. So I will see you guys in a bit. That's cool too. Oh, there's so many cool structures in Minecraft. Can't blame Mother Bubble though. Poor Mother. Aha! Dark Oak Forest, let's go! Alright, choppy chop. Now we need to find... Ooh. Oh, there is a pale oak garden over there. Oh no, uh-oh. And now it's raining. Great. Ooh. Not gonna lie, that looks really cool. And 25. Yeah! I'm gonna mark this down, because this is such a cool area. Like, that that just looks cool. I might, you know what? Take that as a screenshot if, whenever I do get these uploaded again, if I can remember. Wow, this is, oh my god, how is this spot really this cool? Like, okay, I don't know if you guys saw it, but seriously, like, look at this. You know, dark oak forest into pale oak garden into spruce into jungle. That looks like a castle. Like, dang, this is such a cool spot. And, oh well, anyway. Alright, and we're done. Oh, that took a little bit longer than I was expecting because I had to clear out and fill in some spots. But I'm pretty proud of how that went. Let's take an overview look quickly. But yeah, we got ourselves a lovely platform now. I don't know if I mentioned exactly what I'm building, but it's pretty much the next section, kind of the next big building, the residential area. So that's going to be placed here. I just wanted to get the platform done, and yes, like a good chunk of this is going to be covered, but at least we have it, and now I have what I need. So yeah, we used mud bricks and mushrooms. The brown mushrooms were kind of a suggestion from Bear. She brought it up, and I'm like, wait, I forgot about that, and it looked a lot better, because originally I had just packed mud, and I don't know, it was okay, but it didn't have the right feel, because this is supposed to be like terracotta, technically, but when I tried actual terracotta, it was like, it didn't fit right, but then I tried the glazed terracotta, because, you know, the glaze has the designs, and that was way too bright, and I wasn't feeling it at all, so I went with the brick, which took a lot. The hay that I got from Bear helped, but I still needed to AFK for more. But we at least now have the platform done, and I think, do I want to try to build the rocks today? I don't think so. I don't think mentally I could handle trying to build up the build up the rocks, but I will fill in this to make it more level because like Animal Crossing, it's going to be more flat. It's not going to be like textured just because I want it to have that Animal Crossing feel. And I do have a plan for the flowers because there are flowers here. And unfortunately, I don't have we don't get multicolored flowers here in Minecraft. We just have flowers that are different colors. Like, you know, we have the yellow, which is dandelion, but we have like the blue cornflower, the red poppy, you know, all that stuff. And I'm figuring I can maybe do a bit of a patch of the red and the different colored flowers to kind of represent it. We'll have to see how big I make the patch because I did have to scale this way up to make things work, unfortunately, but that's gonna be kind of with everything. So yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. I don't know if there's anything else I want to do in this episode. No, I think that's gonna be about it. I'm gonna hopefully get some fruits. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna use. I thought about using orange terracotta. I thought about using stripped acacia. I even bought mini pumpkins to see if that would work. I don't know. I haven't fully decided what I'm gonna do for the fruits because I don't have just oranges, but oranges are the main fruit. I do have a small orchard over there, but that's if we get to the third section of the island. Or is it the third or is it the fourth or the second? Either way, it's not part of the main section of the island that I want to work on for now. Like that the main section, this part is the goal, and then we'll add on. But also you can kind of see I'm gonna have to terraform. If we go up here, as you can see, I have to do so much terraforming. I'm gonna be filling it in, and I'm probably gonna bring it down to maybe a couple, but yeah, I have to fill in a lot. So, but at least now I know where the residential area is. So if I want to maybe start working on, I can kind of start working on designing the shops because those are the next big buildings. And then we get to the residential houses, which will be a lot easier because they're at least the same size. So I could just have them the same size, just different designs to them. And yeah, that's kind of the big buildings on here. The museum is on the second section, like maybe the third section over here. So we won't get to that immediately, but I'm pretty proud of how this is looking so far. I'm excited to see how this looks in here. I have a lot of materials I got to gather because, you know, oh, it's great. Let's use all these wonderful materials. And then I bring it into creative. Why did I do this to myself? Now I have to go get all these materials, but it's worth it to make it look good. Like, I mean, I'm still really proud of the airport and I'm excited to show off the residential area. There's going to be some cool stuff and I am possibly using some new blocks because I think I've mentioned it before. We are in the 1.21.10. I think I've mentioned it. And in the trees, I don't think you can see it that well, but in the trees, I'm using the lanterns. The copper lanterns, and eventually they'll turn green and hopefully blend in. So that's why we have some light here. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna hide the light as well here, just so it doesn't light up, because unlike Animal Crossing, Minecraft has mobs that can kill you. So I don't want that. But yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. I don't think there's gonna be a short. There might be a short tomorrow. I might pull it from the clip that I showed you guys earlier, but I guess I forgot the question of the day, honestly. Since I'm doing Animal Crossing themed, if you guys don't know, we're going to be getting a new Animal Crossing update. So I'm kind of curious, what do you guys think about that? Have you guys seen the video or the trailer for it? If you have, let me know what you guys thought. I'm very excited. Part of me is like, great, now I have some more stuff to build that I need to build for my island, but hopefully by the time that comes out. Seriously? Seriously?
Huh?
Really? What do you have? Ooh. Oh. Huh. You are not who I wanted to see. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you alone. You can stay over there. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the trailer and what you're excited for. I'm very excited for so much stuff. I don't want to spoil it, but be warned, if you do go into the comments, you might get spoiled if you're trying to be like, oh no, I want to go in blind. But there's so much stuff that I'm excited for. And who knows, I may get back to streaming the Animal Crossing world. And who knows, maybe I'll get the DLC and we can work on the Happy Home Paradise stuff. But we'll see. Time will only tell. And yeah, I think that's... And I think that's going to be about it. There's not much more from me. Hopefully I'll be live tomorrow for some Tunnel Rats. There will not be a stream this Saturday. I'm going to a convention, so unfortunately I will not be able to stream. But other than that, I think that's going to be about it, guys. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to answer that question of the week, I guess. I keep calling it question of the day, but it's really question of the week. But let me know in the comments down below, and we'll have a lovely discussion. So until next time, Heartlings,